Hello everybody, welcome to On the Bright Side. My name is Daniel, and I'm watching Secret Invasion. Okay, so this is the first, Marvel show that I'm watching on this. I watched Werewolf by Night a while ago when that came out. Is it Halloween around? So it's been a bit. My thing about watching Marvel stuff is that, I could have watched Guardians of the Galaxy, the holiday one, but my main thing about it is that, a lot of the movies I like to see in theaters with my friends, so I haven't really been waiting for them to come out on Disney Plus, because I got a lot of friends that like to watch these movies, so it's fun that way. But I don't have a lot of friends that actually care about the series, so here I am, alone, ready to watch this show. All I know is that Nick Fury is going to go up against some Skrulls, and we can't trust anyone because they can shapeshift, and that sounds horrifying and relaxing, the perfect thing to watch at night. But yeah, this could be a really interesting series. I'm excited to see what it's all about. And if you are excited to see what it's all about, then you can do me a big favor and subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss a single Secret Invasion episode going forward. 3, 2, 1, go! Moscow. Present day. Present time.
Yes.
I mean, what does that mean?
I'll be right there. Don't move.
Ross, okay. Is he gonna be part of our little spy group? I guess after Wakanda Forever, he's kind of...
Imagine a world where information can't be trusted.
Imagine that.
Society starts to fray.
Oh boy, we live in a society. We truly live
All
in
we
a
can turn
society.
to, what if the ones we've trusted our whole lives were someone else entirely?
Oh yeah, that does got me thinking,
What if they weren't even-
all these, who knows? This Ross might just be
What exactly are you talking about?
Chaos.
this guy
Global
has a
terrorist
voice.
strike. That's precisely what they want you to think. Argentina.
I mean, you're doing,
Colombia.
you're doing the-
Philippines.
you're doing the-
Violent chain
the
reaction.
meme.
They hit the soil of a major power. Ugh.
So you think the same?
Not people.
Aliens.
Skrulls.
Same thing.
And Nick Fury promised to find them a new planet. But now
They're just
now they
among
don't
us?
want just any planet. They want
Wait.
ours. There could be thousands of them, tens of thousands, and you would never know.
I mean, that's true.
The only Skrull contact has been through Nick Fury. And if I'm going to bring him down for whatever the hell.
Yeah, he's
this
in
is,
space.
I need to give him something more than just theories. I
Although
need
we haven't
evidence.
seen him for a bit. After credit scenes exclusively. I mean, you should take it, why not somewhat seriously? Who knows?
Don't know who I can trust anymore, other than you.
Yeah, well, how do you know you can
Here
trust
to help.
him?
Okay.
I feel like
Just
that's
Fury,
the twist,
okay?
right? Or that. Oh. But was he right to try and do that or not? Is it Ross? This show really is going to do that to me. I'm going to say that a lot, aren't I?
I need an extract.
Okay. Hill?
Academica Metro Station,
Got it.
6 blocks.
Oh boy, the music. I like that synchronized music with the... That's a lot of stairs! Oh! Oh, okay.
Talos.
It's good boy Skrull. Okay. Which means that this is probably bad Skrull. Yeah,
Here's one of you.
as I thought. Oh! Turn it down a bit. Hello? I'm guessing, yeah, they just didn't look... I was gonna say, that's probably Nick, but just looking weird because of the light. Honestly, probably what I'm most excited about is just to see Samuel L. Jackson back with this character. Feels like it's been a bit before since he's actually done stuff. You good, my guy?
Welcome back to Earth.
The hug.
It's changed since you planted it. It's adapted to the planet.
You always believe that's possible.
I believe that that's a metaphor for your people.
Sauron loved you. But she worried,
Ah.
mate, that it would take something like this to bring you back to Earth. And I guess she was right.
Tell me about Gravik.
Damn, gotta be feeling a little bad about
you
that.
first, yeah? You were different and you disappeared.
A lot of people were.
So did Gaia.
Hold it. Your daughter, it disappeared to where?
Gravik, mate, he took your abandonment that much.
I'm guessing that's who is creating this whole
Gravik
plot,
is
huh?
now the-
Well, Gravik's trying to start a war between Russia and the United States.
That was Prescott's theory.
And he's gonna use this bomb to do it.
He succeeds.
Shit is
Your
fucked.
species will cease to exist.
Yeah.
Going for a walk.
Shit is an
Going for a
understatement.
walk in Moscow at night.
A very enthusiastic walk.
Given the fact that I could reach neither Agent Hill nor Agent Fury, they were effectively AWOL.
Yay. Fun. Poor Rhodey. I hope this show isn't gonna be always this dark, but it is a spy show, so hi. You having a good time? So am I.
Дочка, быстро.
Not a lot of black people in Russia. Oh boy. We're having fun now. Is it my birthday?
That'll do. Extraordinary.
Who is this? Do we know this person?
It is so good to see you.
Why do I sense sarcasm?
Been keeping from me all these years.
So, what are you doing in Moscow?
Same as you. Trying to kill the Skrull rebellion in his crib.
I mean, he's probably one of the only people
What do you know
well
about a
equipped to do
heist?
this.
But I sure as hell know when a human is lying. You know damn well what was in that storage vault.
The fact that you don't know tells me all I need to know about this new, rather old Nick Fury. I think Thanos'
Listen.
snap changed you.
The gray
Taught you that no
beard,
matter
it's
how
a
hard you
mood.
fight
It's
for what's
cool.
right, you would have seen my rather mediocre bagmen coming a mile away.
I let your men take me so I could get to you.
I mean, that does make sense, right?
Go back.
Memory
This is such
fog
like a
about that Kazakhstan thing.
different vibe from any other from any other show. I love how sassy Nick Fury is. He also left something there, so that's good.
What do you want?
Home in my own skin.
Well, that sounds like a Skrull thing to say. Ah, I did see Emilia Clarke in the opening credits. I haven't seen much of Emilia Clarke acting, but because I never seen Game of Thrones, but
What's
I
your
know
name?
she's got to be exciting for the show. What's it taste like?
You're very welcome.
All right, so making us feel kind of sympathetic for some of these people. It's how you make a good villain. Look at them all, being all green and looking like Piccolo and stuff. I didn't know that this was going to be a show kind of about immigration and displacement and stuff, but
Oh, yeah? What's behind there?
Victory.
well, that's suspicious. Well, you know, maybe take back the sympathetic thing. This kind of screams villain. All the people they're manipulating are sympathetic, but
His face.
this guy's got to be all like, what the fuck am I watching?
I'll take his mind.
They can do this? It's kind of horrifying.
For a man who's sworn off Earth, he would not have returned without cause.
You got that right.
Gravik has something very good.
It's just gonna be like that the entire time. You know, can't have Samuel Jackson
My mind is on
as the main character in a show without him having some swagger, right?
Rebel.
You want to save innocent Skrulls, you're gonna have to hurt some people. Look, Gravik knows.
Ugh.
Mercy's your weakness.
Fury's in town, G.
What?
Is he?
He's no. You don't know where he is. Why can't we just talk about this? Can't you just like? It's hard to find a new planet. There a lot of them are inhabited. You know.
Where's the bloody coffee?
You wanted bloody coffee? Gross. Oh boy. There's the coffee.
I got it.
Very helpful having you around.
Not bad for a 136-year-old. Well, you know, not even
40 in human years. Haven't even gone on my midlife crisis shopping spree yet.
Still time.
What you get for yours?
Alright. I wish I could have the Avengers for my midlife crisis. That hair is insane.
My wife, Mr.
Oh, damn, this is nice. So
Mood.
we're gonna go ahead and call that a lie. Everybody gets one. Nobody gets two.
Which reminds me so much of like Pulp Fiction and stuff.
Going to meet.
So good.
Nobody gets two.
Well.
You going to shoot me?
Maybe.
Well,
probably.
But not right now.
huh? There you go. Oh boy, we're having fun now.
Talos? This is my fight! I said no!
You're... Alright, we're trading blows. Ow! There you go.
I said no.
Yeah, I mean, sorry for betraying your trust. Hopefully that doesn't have lasting consequences. But, it might. Alright. Please be careful, Hill. I like you. Ow. Owie. Oh, damn. Yeah. That, oh, okay. That's his daughter. That's fun. That's great. That's awesome.
Mum doesn't know what she wants.
Her last words? Fine, Gaia. She's dead.
Oh, you didn't know. Okay. That's...
How?
Why don't you ask the people that you work for?
Who do you trust?
You know that I'll protect you.
You can't protect anyone.
Gaia, I know.
Alright, some interpersonal drama. Huh. She's gotta be shaken up. I feel bad for her and all, but can you please not do anything with those bombs, please?
Все равно не будешь таким, как раньше.
Повторите, пожалуйста.
Is this some sort of like location he's been before?
How do you think we kept the Cold War from going hot? Spooks like me, bad job.
You can't say that.
No, you
You
can't.
can't say that.
Traditionally, we tell the truth during our chess games. Maybe that has changed.
Yeah,
too.
I want to know what you've been up to.
So why'd you come back?
And I owe it to Talos.
You sure you're not talking about someone else? You gonna move?
I haven't decided.
See, that's what I'm worried about. The Fury I knew was always 3 steps ahead.
All right, damn, all this doubt.
Correctly.
Your lack of contact over the past few years sent a pretty clear message.
Damn, okay. Poor Hill. You didn't
You're
need
not
me?
ready for this, Fury.
Let's burn some bridges. I mean, being dead for 5 years, unable to protect what you were normally protecting and all that, I could definitely see how that would change someone. I mean, he made the Avengers to protect Earth. And they eventually did, but
I barely made it.
lasting damage, as we can see.
Thanks to you, we have the bait.
And you gotta decide what what you really care about.
You have one chance to save yourself. And I think you know that.
Or she's here
The attack is planned for tomorrow.
to use you
Unity Day.
as bait.
Your mum would be very proud of you, you know, for coming to see me.
I'll mark each bag with infrared spray.
Guys, come back.
Are we sure about that? I mean, I hope you're right.
2 backpacks.
I got him.
Remember, we're tracking
2
the bags, not
backpacks.
the people.
Always suspicious.
Guys painted ours with infrared spray. Got it.
Doing that?
We missed the pass.
Okay. Let's go have
Got
fun.
one carrier going northeast, the other one south. Let's move.
You lose it? I mean, there's a lot of people. It's a good plan. Oh, hi. You're that little girl from the other night? Okay. Okay. Is this our main bad guy? Hi. And they change again. Yeah, that's him. Okay.
It's empty. No decoys.
Where are the real ones? Well, good job, team. We did it. Have we ever seen a Skrull, like, change genders like that? No, I was just gonna say, don't do that. Don't do that. Please, Hill. Is it dead? Is it really dead? But I don't know if I can believe my eyes in the show. That's such a ballsy move if she's actually dead. That's why I don't want to believe it. For like a TV series. Oh my god. Alright, so that was Secret Invasion Episode 1, Resurrection. I'm pretty into this. You know, I don't know about other people, but this is like what I want from the TV series. Like, the more low-key stories. Not that this is like low-key in scale of people that could get hurt, but so far there has been a trend of having like the less important superheroes have TV series and the more important ones have, you know, the movies. And I think that's a good call, but like there are a lot of it's been questionable about whether they've correctly like positioned some of them, but this one is absolutely like series worthy, I think. So, what happened? Well, the big thing is Maria Hill, as Shadow the Hedgehog would say. Is she dead? So, like, I only say that because, like, obviously, the series is all about deception. I would not be surprised if, like, a Skrull is, like, dead just to fuck with him, just to fuck with Nick Fury. At least, maybe that's the copium. Maybe that's the copium that I'm inhaling currently. Because she has been in this for a while. She first showed up in the first Avengers movie, right? Oh my god. I really like her. I like Kobe Smulders. I don't want her to be dead. But if she is, that is a ballsy move, especially for the finale of your first episode. Especially because, if it's really the case, man, Nick Fury never got to patch anything up with her. That sucks. He seems to have gone through some shit. You know, obviously, I talked about that a little bit in the episode, but couldn't protect what he wanted to protect, even with all the precautions that he made. So it's when he kind of, you know, it's the first time that Nick Fury really felt like he lost, you know? Every other time, things had worked out. It could shake your confidence. It can make you do crazy things, like go into space for years. You know, I also feel for the Skrulls a little bit. Not like, what is his name? Gravik? Gravik is the big bad. He's managed to pull a bunch of people to his cause through lies and deception. And, hey, you know, there's some people out there who are kind of like, I don't like politics in my Marvel. And I'm just like, buddy, do you know comic books? Do you know them? And this is a series that's going to be inherently political, even though I don't think it's very subtle about it. So, like, the whole Skrull thing, you know, Gravik uses, like, he preys on people in very much the same way that a lot of, like, radical groups prey on people. Fear-mongering, you know, misinformation, a lot of stuff like that seems to be going around too. I mean, he's given some people a home, but, you know, it's promising that the, you know, the ends will justify the means. I don't know about that. I don't think anyone that's ever said the ends justify the means when it comes to killing more people than you're saving has ever had any any idea what they're talking about. You know, it's also a bit of commentary about immigration, right? Skrulls, they're kind of like they're immigrants to the entirety of Earth. There is no place that they feel like home, and it's kind of, I guess, getting at the idea of assimilation, whether you can fully assimilate into a culture or not. Kind of some stuff that I don't know if I really feel fully equipped to talk about. I guess I'm all immigrant, technically. Just, one half came over to, escape genocide, and the other half came over a long, long time ago in pursuit of religious freedoms. So, but I don't really have that much of, I'm not an immigrant. My parents aren't immigrants, so I can't really say, I don't feel, super equipped to talk about it that much, but from what I hear, a lot of people who are, first-generation immigrants try their best to assimilate, but they definitely make sure to keep pride. I don't think that cultures should have to assimilate, really abandon what they know, but, if to not abandon your culture means to wipe out the other culture, that's a pretty clear you're in the wrong here. So yeah, there is an interesting interpersonal conflict between Talos and Gaia, his daughter, who didn't even know that her mom was dead, which is very sad. She seems to have been radicalized, so we're kind of trying to let that chill. Talos has been around for a bit. He's getting up there, and so is Nick. I wonder if having to go up against his own people like this is really going to shake Talos. I don't know if he's going to be able to do it. The marketing around this show seems to be it's all about Nick Fury. Nick Fury's going to be alone. And if Maria Hill is dead and Talos is gives up because he can't fight his own daughter, his own people, then Nick Fury might really be alone. Can I say I do love Samuel Jackson's portrayal of this character? Just the the snarkiness, the the swagger, it's, I think, generally agreed upon, it's one of the best portrayals of a comic book character in a live action adaptation. Now, I don't know too much about his comic book character, really. I would like to hear if people are satisfied with how he's continuing to be portrayed in this show. Because he feels kind of different, but, he has gone through a lot, so it makes sense. But I really love Samuel L. Jackson as an actor anyway. So yeah, it kind of feels like the last kind of spy espionage type movie that we've had like this was Civil War, which is one of my absolute favorites. And while this probably isn't going to be as crazy as that movie, it might be. Civil War was cool, though, because it made the heroes vulnerable in a way that, you couldn't imagine. Like Captain America is the super soldier, yet he has everyone against him. And it's... God, that movie is fucking awesome. Gotta rewatch that at some point. There was that scene at the beginning with Ross that I was kind of immediately suspicious of, because I'm like, well, so he... After Wakanda Forever, he kind of is on the run, isn't he? Maybe I'm misremembering it. It's been a bit since I watched that movie. The government kind of didn't like him in that movie, from what I remember. So I was kind of like, is he really just here? So I want to talk about Skrull powers, and what exactly is the limits of that. So they can obviously see people and take their identity, but if they touch you, they can take your mind. Was that previously established? I don't remember. It's also been a long time since Captain Marvel, but that's horrifying. And also, is Gravik the first Skrull that we've seen that can swap between multiple different people at once, even people across different genders? I don't know, but that makes them kind of fun. It seems like people in his circle don't even know what he looks like as a Skrull. that's his goal, is like no one knows what his actual identity is. But unfortunately, we couldn't stop that terrorist attack. I'm just interested to see where this develops, you know? What I don't want to talk about, but I will bring up just to say that I don't want to talk about it, because it's just like, don't get me started, I guess. The opening using AI, like, I get the statement that's being made. Like, AI technology kind of makes the who can you trust narrative kind of bleed into the real world. But I don't know if you really had to use it to make the intro to make the point. I don't know. Generally, I'm not going to talk about it in the future. That's my one thing, is that, like, I get it. I don't fully approve of it, as long as it's not being used to write this show. On that slightly controversial note, let's just move past that and say that I am generally pretty excited for where this series is going to go. Honestly, wasn't actually that excited, like, before the series going into it, but after watching the first episode, I can dig it. So, I hope you all liked my reaction, and if you did, you can let me know by leaving a like, and you can comment telling me what you thought about the episode, and you can subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss a single Secret Invasion episode going forward. Anyway, I hope that I can make your day better, and I hope that you continue to have good days. Until next time, take it easy, everyone.